why Roblox players hate Schlepp overnight, and it gets worse than you think. But if you don't know who Schlepp is, they make popular predator catcher videos that gets millions of views, and his biggest video has 8.5 million views. But recently, everyone has turned against Schlepp for something that he can't even control, and it is completely Roblox's fault why Schlepp is getting as much hate as he is. And this situation gets very insane with someone putting a bullseye on Schlepp's head, and this could be the end of Schlepp's career. But before we get into that, if you guys can subscribe to my channel right now to get me to 10,000 subscribers today, because we literally can get 10,000 subscribers today, so subscribe. But if you don't know, recently Schlepp got banned on Roblox because he did the predator catching thing too well that it got Roblox's attention, and what they did in response to this is what a supervillain would do, called the CEO of Roblox named David Baszucki, where David Baszucki decided to ban Schlepp because he decided to take predators off the platform, and Roblox's reason for this is actually shocking, and it absolutely should be criminal. The reason why Roblox banned Schlepp is because Schlepp's taking people off the platform of Roblox, which shouldn't be on the platform in the first place, and that's what sparked everything. And because of that, Roblox started getting sued from practically every state and multiple countries, and because of that, Roblox kind of did something that was very malicious to Schlepp, and this thing that they did is completely awful. It will make you never want to play Roblox ever again because of what happened to Schlepp. Roblox decided to release a few updates that were terrible, like the age verification thing and the age classification thing that was terrible, and people hated it. And because of that, everyone started to blame Schlepp, because everyone thinks that it's Schlepp's fault that all these updates have been happening, because he's the one that originally exposed the fact that predators are on Roblox. And the way that people are reacting to Schlepp now is crazy. And trust me, it's something that you wouldn't even expect. If you go on TikTok, all you will see is videos that are hating on Schlepp, with this video getting a ton of views saying, "Unpopular opinion, but I hate Schlepp." And it ended up being a very popular opinion considering what the comments were like. And trust me, you'll never believe what the comments are saying. It will make you want to scratch your eyeballs out, and it will make your head explode because of how stupid people are. For real, he ruined Roblox. We can't even chat anymore. Yeah, I think that's a fair price to pay to not have on Roblox. Sure, I don't like these updates either, but it definitely is not Schlepp's fault. The blame should be directly pointed at David Baszucki, because he's the CEO and he's the one that makes all these decisions. But this next comment is actually so mind-numbing that it might hurt your brain and make your brain explode. Right message, wrong messenger. This definitely is not the right message or the right messenger at all. I don't think that there would even be a right messenger, because this is just bull. But also, Schlepp actually replies to everything later on in this video, and you will not want to miss it, so stay tuned. And his response is actually so crazy that it'll make your mind explode. But out of all the comments, I could only find like a couple good ones, but I'll just read one right here. Check this guy's hard drive. I find it very weird that this is one of the only comments that I could find actually supporting Schlepp, and it has to be the one with a meme, right? Now, I couldn't find many videos supporting Schlepp, but I actually found one that actually makes a lot of sense, and it will blow your mind by how people replied in the comments of it. Because everyone is leaning towards hating Schlepp in the comments, and it's actually stupid. And it'll actually make you want to claw your eyeballs out because of how stupid people are.
Schlepp just got exposed for screwing over half of Roblox. All over TikTok and YouTube, people have been hating on Schlepp because sadly, he's the reason that we have to scan our faces to use chat, and why some of us can't talk to our friends anymore. Except that's what Roblox wants you to think, and people are falling for it everywhere. It isn't Schlepp's fault that Roblox has a huge Fred problem. All the hate he's getting is not justified, and he should not be held accountable for Roblox sloppily creating an update focused on safety. Why are people blaming him for something he didn't want, support, or think was a good idea? The sad thing is, Roblox probably doesn't care that this is happening, because it's good for them.
Before I say anything, it actually just cuts off like that. I don't know why. And I actually really agree with this TikTok video, but the comments under this are so mind-numbingly stupid that my brain is actually hurting right now, and it's making me lose sleep. And it will probably make you lose sleep too, so just look at this. Schlepp literally went to Roblox to pretend to be a child. Yeah, it's literally him who's the president. This comment literally has to be rage bait, because there's no one this stupid. Just because he pretended to be a child to get a predator off of the Roblox platform and get them arrested does not mean he's a predator. In fact, I'm really on the side of Schlepp here, because Schlepp did nothing wrong and it's completely Roblox's fault. But this next comment is even worse, and it may make your brain explode, so just warning you right now, it's terrible. There was proof of Johnny Depp his wife, you know, and the reason why this is so horrible is because it has nothing to do with the Schlepp stuff, and I have no idea why they commented this on the video. Your guess is as good as mine though, so comment down below what you think they meant that by. But there's actually a comment that is supporting Schlepp here that is actually very good, and I really support it. I kind of think it's Roblox's fault because they could have used other ways, and I completely agree with that because I've already explained why, because it's already Roblox's fault and it's Roblox's platform. They get to control what's on it, no one else, not even Schlepp. And this next video was actually uploaded uploaded by Creekcraft, where he's actually in support of Schlepp, and he actually puts some insight on why you should actually support Schlepp too, and how it's actually completely Roblox's fault. And he actually says other things in this video that are completely crazy that I think will blow your mind. So just watch this video.
Roblox players, you gotta see this. So there's a bunch of people on TikTok blaming Schlepp for the new Roblox age verification stuff. This TikTok says maturing is realizing Schlepp did more harm than good to Roblox. This TikTok says now we can't chat anymore because of Schlepp. Guys, are we serious? Are we really blaming Schlepp for Roblox having terrible moderation?
Again, I have no idea why that video just cut off like that, but again, I completely agree with Creekcraft here, because you should blame Roblox moderation instead of blaming Schlepp, because Schlepp has no reasoning of wanting this to happen. In fact, he explains that in his response video to everything that I'll be showing in a couple of minutes, because his response is actually something that will blow your mind, that will actually hurt your mind so much. So stay tuned, because before Schlepp made his response on TikTok with a video that's 3 minutes long, he made a few tweets that are actually sickening and actually very scary for Schlepp, because someone literally put a target on his back, or I should say face, literally. TikTok is putting bullseyes on my head for Roblox stupid updates that I have nothing to do with. And he actually replied to himself here saying, the amount of death threats I've received since this update came out is insane. It's crazy since I've probably been one of the most vocal people standing against it. Honestly, I hope Schlepp is okay and that he can actually deal with this in a healthy way if it actually gets bad for him, because I have no idea how I would handle it if the entire internet was against me, and it was completely undeserved. I would have no idea what to do. So Schlepp, if you're possibly watching this, don't listen to them and actually just keep making the videos you are. They're amazing, and the impact you had is actually amazing too, so just keep doing what you're doing. It's amazing. Now I'm gonna show the video that Schlepp made, and the things that he says in this make so much sense, and I agree with, and it's crazy how people reacted to this later on.
I just wanted to hop on here since pretty much all of Roblox TikTok is blaming me for the brand new age estimation update that Roblox did. I do not support it. I've actively been against this and advocating for Roblox to change this, because this is a horrible update that has the potential to do more damage than actually fix any problems happening on their site, and I'm going to show you why in this video. So let's start at the basics. What this update is, you take a photo, scan your face, it goes ahead and ranks you a certain age that the AI thinks you are. This here is an 11-year-old, he was ranked as 11 years old. This is a 21-year-old, he's ranked as 21, and this here is someone above the age of 21, and they are seen as an 11-year-old on the site. They have either a fake ID, but they are a predator on the platform trying to do bad stuff. Now this predator says to an 11-year-old, hey, let's move to Discord. He said, okay, here's my username. This person in the middle will not be able to see this grooming happening, and the reason that is because Roblox has made it so certain chats will not be able to be viewed by adults, meaning that the people who would potentially be able to report and get this guy banned off of Roblox, they aren't going to even be able to see this happening. It's literally going to be happening right in front of them, and they can't see it.
I literally talked about that yesterday in my last video, and I'm glad me and Schlepp both agree on that, because how would anyone tell if that was a predator or not if they can't see the messages to even report it? Like, I think that's something that completely slipped Roblox's mind, because it makes no sense why David Baszucki would even put that into the game to make it so no one can see what anyone is saying if a predator is able to pretend that he's under the age of 18. Like, Roblox is honestly so stupid, which is why the past couple of videos I've even made were about this update, because it's completely stupid, and I think everyone should agree that it's Roblox's fault and not Schlepp's. And honestly, the hate that Schlepp has been getting was not needed in the slightest. He's the only one that is doing something about the predators on the platform of Roblox, and the people that are complaining are still absolutely not doing anything about the predators on Roblox, so I don't even know why they're complaining, because Schlepp is the only one doing something. Like, these people are complaining about something that they're not even trying to solve themselves, and the company that actually made this update isn't getting any hate for it except for the few commentary channels that are actually making videos on it, like me and other people. That just doesn't make sense, and the next part that Schlepp talks about actually doesn't make any more sense, because he talks about how there are even more flaws with it and how there could even be more potential problems.
And this 11-year-old, a lot of kids, they don't know what predators are, so they won't report this guy until it's far too late, meaning this guy can keep grooming, keep exploiting people until it's far, far too late. The other thing that's problematic about this update is the matchmaking feature built into it. Now, I said that grooming could be happening right in front of you, which is true. It could still happen right in front of you, but Roblox is going to try to pair you into lobbies with the same age group as you. This means child predators can go ahead and fake their age using AI, use a fake ID. You can trick the system. It is very much easy and possible. The people have used video game characters to go ahead and bypass the system. So if you go ahead and do that, you will be matchmaked into lobbies specifically specifically with children, meaning that predators will have an ease of access at finding kids on the site. But here's the other scary part. Every single social media I got right now is being flooded with one thing. I am being falsely age estimated in age that I'm not. Be it adults being ranked as kids, or be it kids that are being ranked as adults.
Because kids are being aged as adults, and adults are being aged as kids on Roblox. Which, if you don't know, are adults that shouldn't be aged as kids, which is why you shouldn't have AI saying who's an adult and who's a kid, because they'll always get it wrong, or at least 95% of the time. Like, Roblox really needs to figure out what they're doing here and unban Schlepp so then he can actually start fixing the platform himself, because if they listen to Schlepp at all, this would not be happening, and people being mad at Schlepp does not make any sense because he's not the one that wants this to be on the platform. And this next thing that Schlepp says will actually blow the lid off of Roblox and expose how Roblox isn't doing it right and will blow your mind.
This here is a dad who said, my young daughter was classified as an 18 plus by the age verification check, even though that's way older than her entered birthday. Roblox support has basically said, too bad, nothing we can do. Meaning this child is only going to be able to play Roblox with adults. They're only going to be able to communicate with adults. I mean, this just only gets more problematic the more you deep dive in it. Because here's the other thing. This is a post on Reddit where people are talking about selling their under 18 accounts on Roblox, meaning a child predator could just easily buy one of these. And guess what? They are only going to be able to talk to kids on Roblox. They're going to be matchmaked into lobbies of people under the age of 18. This update is terrifying. These reasons are the reasons why people like Flamingo, Creecraft, people coming out of the woodwork to show their resentment towards this update. And I have been heavily advocating against this. I never asked for something like this, and I think this update has the potential to cause a lot of harm on this platform.
But at the end of the day, hopefully I changed your mind. And more of the story, stop making hate videos on Schlepp, and also just stop hating on Schlepp entirely.